Hey everyone, Katie from Trade Creatives here. This episode is a Hotline Blings special. So Jessica's jumping on the Zoom and answering your questions. It's gonna be so much fun. Make sure that you follow us on all the socials. We are everywhere. And share us with your freelancer friends too. Enjoy.
Okay, there we go. How you doing?
There we go. Can you hear me? Right on. Hi, Jessica. How are you?
Good. How you doing? Whereabouts?
I'm from America, so it's middle of the day over here.
I gathered that. Which part?
I'm in California, in Los Angeles.
Cali swag.
Oh yeah, you got it. Well, you know what? Somebody, I'm actually part of FTA. I wanted to give you a very in a nutshell, kind of where I'm at right now, because I immediately fell in love with your channel because, I'm a drummer. My girlfriend is also a dancer. She's in ballet, or she actually just moved to New York to pursue ballet.
Amazing.
And I thought that I really resonated with just kind of your view and your standpoint off this. So I'm going to tell you my story in a nutshell. We got my girlfriend and I actually joined IML about 8 months ago.
Okay, cool.
And I haven't stopped. It's been great. I've definitely slowed down on some parts and gotten really discouraged. You know how it goes. Yeah, no. So it's cool. I'm really happy that I get to talk to you personally. This is a real treat for me. And thank you for taking the time. I know it's late, and I know you're trying to get to bed right now. So I guess to mosey things along and to try to get you to letting you get on with your night, I guess the purpose of my talking with you is to see what you can recommend for kind of where I'm at right now, and how I can start transitioning into getting on a schedule where I can start being on your videos a little more, getting more involved with you and your team, and I guess also some somewhat beginner advice. I guess I've been a part of pivots for the last 2.5 months, and I use that in conjunction with, I'm always using anything in conjunction with Chris Derrick's price trap strategy. I think it's a beautiful strategy, and it's applied pretty much in any market structure, any strategy that I do. I'm always trying to apply it. So what was my actual question? It was I'm very new to harmonics, and I noticed that you were a harmonics girl.
Yes.
So you mentioned some videos to me. Aside of being on your videos and on your calls, I know that just being there is going to help me learn more, but are there certain things that I can watch right now that can help me get a little more like quick pace caught up to where you are now, so I can at least understand what you're talking about on your videos?
I do have my harmonics video, like I've done harmonic sessions that are recorded now on the YouTube.
Okay.
I do the sessions every single day at 12 p.m. BST. So that is early morning for you.
It is early morning, but
let's say you really wanted to learn how I do it properly live with me, you know, that's key trading time. So there are definitely traders on your side of the world who are awake trading, because that's London daybreak session.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So maybe, you know, just take next week and have some really weird sleep routine, you know, depending if you're working from home, I don't know. Because you might find that helpful and just be like, this is a tough week, but I'm going to enjoy it. I learned everything that I know from Manny Q.
Okay.
I also do like DeLorean. Oh God, the IM teachers, I just adore them. And you know, when you haven't met anyone yet, have you? Yeah, when you meet the teachers live in real life, that's like something else.
I know. It's like I got into this I started like actually grasping and getting like really motivated and into IML just as everything kind of went to shit. So, you know, we're all in the same boat.
Yeah, you know what? It's there's no shortcut. You know, there's no shortcut. And
Okay.
you just,
I
if you really want a shortcut, put more money into your account. That's going to grow faster. Just
yes.
know that you're going to have larger drawdown, larger stop losses. Are you emotionally ready to handle that? Are you a trading robot?
Well, no, not yet, because I guess I've been very flip-flop, and
Love
oh,
that.
you know what? No, this is why I wanted to talk to you, because you said you talked about possibly helping with a plan just to move forward and get a little more organized. And I think
Yeah.
that's really
What time do
what
you wake up?
I wake up at about 6.
6 is
That's
good.
yeah.
What do you do at 6?
I try to get up early. Honestly, I just try to be up at 6 and then let my day go on. But I have a
What do you do at 6?
really horrible self-discipline. I take my dog on a walk, and right now I've been like jobless. I'm a barber, so all my barber shops got shut down, and I have an interview coming this week, which would be in Venice, which is about an hour and a half away from me. With ideas of moving there, so the next couple of months are going to be really tough for scheduling wise.
No,
But
no, 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 they're not. No, they're
okay.
not. I love this. I love this because it's so easy, because it's not. You decide what things are going to be. If you tell yourself this is going to be a really difficult time and it's going to be really hard to do this, then that's what it will be. The only constant in life is you. You are stable. You are not a plastic bag in the wind. You have total control over your time, over what you do and how you prioritize. It just depends if you're strong enough to actually do it, if you're, committed enough to do it. Because we're
Sure.
going to have right hooks in life all the time. Nothing's ever plain sailing. There's no good time to have a baby. There's no good time to start investing, right? But a baby comes and you've got to do it and be stable,
Right.
And it's exactly the same. So when you have things that are coming up in your life, you need to think, this is going to trigger my anxiety. This is going to make me regress into some bad habits because I know myself. What is my strategy going forward so that I can safeguard myself in anticipation of that time? What are you going to change to your daily routine? I am so strict with my daily schedule. I have I have every single hour to the T written down in front of me because I know what time I wake up. I know when I brush my teeth, and I know when I'm looking at the charts. I know which teachers I'm watching on Go Live. I know who I'm talking to. I know when this photo shoot is. Everything. Because you've got to be serious. Okay? And you can still be, airy fairy. We love that. Everyone's different. Okay? I work with German efficiency, but I'm psycho. That's me. You can still be airy fairy in the airy fairy moments that you allocate. If you like getting out to Netflix, do that. But what are you doing for the rest of the day? That's what I'm more interested in.
Okay. Are you asking that a particular specific question? Like what am I doing?
You know what I mean? So you wake up at 6. You haven't told me what you're doing other than walking your dog. So are you floating in the wind until nighttime? Or, you walk your dog for half an hour, you come back, you make a coffee, you're on Go Live with whoever's on for 45 minutes or an hour. You then take a and do some work. Yeah, what's your thing?
My routine has been jumbled, but it is consisting of all of IML. It's just not concrete. So I might get on the charts and look at the charts. Mostly the pivot scanner is what has been helping me.
Stop losses.
What was that?
How are your stop losses?
Well, I was using stop losses until I've been trading on pivots, and frankly, I've been trying no stop losses, and it's been yes and no. It's not like I've dumped my account, but I've definitely been breaking even. So I've won like 30 trades in a row, and then pretty much wiped out like half of those profits by a fucking stop loss, by having no stop loss. And then at the same time, I've also upped my lot size and then gained it all back, and then I've upped my lot size and lost it all. So I'm very jumbled around, but that's not to say that I haven't been learning from the market. So
have you seen the video on my YouTube where I had my biggest loss?
no, I don't think so.
I decided to document that moment because I thought it was going to be important for people out there who needed it. That was with pivot strategy.
Yeah.
And I love pivots. I do. However, we have to love stop losses more. So you can continue to trade pivots, but what is your exit strategy? Because it's not good for longevity. If you're like Baz and you've got a £1 billion account size, that's fine because you're not going to get taken out. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But for us peasants, it's not true. It's not going to work. It's going to burn.
So,
And 30 wins in a row is going to feel really great. That's how I was able to grow an account from £50 to like 2-3 grand in a month. However, that was all gone because of one trade. And I wasn't even over leveraging. It was just the news, right?
oh no shit.
Yeah, so
That sucks.
stop losses, exit strategy. Stop flip-flopping from different educators. You know, stick to one thing, stick to a time in which you trade, and then once you're done for the day, let it go. If you haven't got a job, this is your job now. You are your boss. You turn up to work on time, you do the thing well, and then you end it for the day, and then you can go live in the evening or whatever, you know?
Right.
Because that's what's going to give you the long-term results. And I had to have that serious conversation with myself around like 4 months in, because I was dilly-dallying. Also, I was, you know, I'm always dancing and always working and blah, blah, blah. But I was flip-flopping from like strategy to teacher to, you know, just all sorts of stuff. And it just wasn't consistent. But as soon as I started consistency, wake up at 6, that's my trading time, leave it for the rest of the day. If I saw no good trades, I took no trades. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I've been able to be so clear about, you know, the strategy that I use in relation to multiplier and triple X, because I've done it day in, day out for a year. So once you get to that level where you've been doing one thing day in, day out for a year, just a lot of people are too impatient to make it a year.
Okay.
I think your girlfriend will tell you as a dancer, 1 year isn't enough. You'll be dancing for the rest of your life and still not be great.
Oh, I get it. I played drums and I took the time to learn barbering. I understand discipline in learning a skill. I get it. So I've just I guess when it comes to money, it's a much different mindset. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's been a little difficult. So when I see an opportunity, I'm sure I'm like everybody else going like, I gotta get in the market.
Love it. I love, you know what, I love when my devil speaks to me, because I'm like, oh yeah, let's just take it.
I know it's awful, but you know what, I can ramble all night long. I'm gonna let you get to bed. I really appreciate your time. Do you have anything that you can suggest to me before we get off? Any just some video to watch, or just simply something to go ahead and,
you know what, I think because you've got, in terms of a video to watch, you've got the whole of Go Live. Do you know what I mean? If you want some more like of me stuff, you've got the YouTube right there. I think the rest of it, it is you. It is you. You've already got all the answers that you need. They are in there. You've got it. You've got it all. You just need to refine. And once you find that, your confidence is going to grow. You're going to be able to talk about it more openly. You're going to see a shift in yourself, I reckon, in the next couple of weeks when you start to get really concrete. And you use the word concrete. And that's what we want to be seeing you now for the next few weeks, starting tomorrow. You walk your dog. What happens next? Only you can follow, okay?
Okay. Well, what happens next is I got my interview tomorrow, so I can't wait.
Wow. Print off a timetable. I made a timetable actually on the Trade Creators website. If you click on tools, I created like a crazy timetable, which I use. You're going to see actually how my brain works when you open it. But that can really help you plan your day to every 10-minute window, which you might find helpful.
I think I would find that very helpful.
tradecreatives.com tools. Okay.
Trade creators.
Trade creatives. That's my
Trade creatives. Yes. Okay.
.com/tools. Yeah, love it. Also, I'm very aware that I'm still recording this. I think there are some quite good nuggets in here that I think people would be would appreciate hearing as well. Because I think your story is very similar to so many people. I've started a Trade Creatives podcast. And maybe if you don't mind me using some of the audio, that I would really love that. If it's going to be totally anonymous, so no one's going to know it's you.
I would be honored to be on your channel. It'd be awesome.
That would be amazing. Thank you so much. There's so much good stuff that comes out of these moments, and everyone kind of needs to hear this as well. So cool beans. Well,
hey, thank you so much. You're incredible. If you would be willing to, I would love to have another one of these chats with you sometime down the line. I'll get hot with.
Tell me when. 2 weeks time, a month's time. I want to see if you're concrete or still a plastic bag. Because I'll tell you.
Okay. Do you want to do 2 weeks time?
2 weeks time. You're in.
Okay, this episode is now over. So thanks so much for watching or listening, and please do let us know what your biggest takeaways were. What are some of the things that you got from this episode? Let us know in the comments section down below, or leave us a review if you're listening to a podcast, and make sure you share this with somebody who you think would really benefit from hearing this message.